You are listening to episode/session 62 of Primordial Harmony, which is a retelling of the classic Elemental Evil story in Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Mike, the DM, and I dealt with internet shit for about an hour, and I'm joined by...
Hey, my name is Miles. I play Chadicus Winthrop. He's a human druid.
Hey, I'm Zeph, and I play Ignacio Ricardo Folamita, the fire sorcerer.
Maeve, played by Kitties, will be Maeve, but Kitties will not be here tonight because she is dealing with things.
I'm Nyx, and I play Bit, Nutty Bait. She's a tabaxi monk.
And I am Senna, and I play Snow, the Elven Tempest Cleric.
Alright. Looks like things are going smooth. Cross your fingers. When we last left Gordon's task force, Snow grappled the cultist and pushed him to the ground. Before she could silence him, he called out in Aquan for aid. A water elemental came from the tower nearby, and the Chol on the battlements of the keep began skittering toward the party. Chadicus, Ignacio, Maeve, Bit, and Snow leapt into action. Despite some difficulties, with the help of the axe beaks, they won the fight with the priest and left him unconscious. Upon interrogation, GTF learned that a large complex exists beneath the island, but apart from that, he was mostly uncooperative, so is unceremoniously executed. However, on his person, they find a note informing them that a shift change would take place that night. They wait on the landing leading up to the battlements of the keep, keeping their eyes on the grounds. As expressed, near midnight, they hear some water cult soldiers walking out from the great hall on the opposite side of the chapel. They attempt to sneak up on them, but are found out. However, before all 5 of the fighters can emerge from the chapel, Ignacio blasts one of the cultists in the chest with a powerful firebolt, causing them to whimper and run away. As the battle nears its end, the party corners one of the cult soldiers, and he only manages to shout out to get below and inform Eon. Bit, wondering who he's yelling at, pursues and ends up finding the severely burned cultist making a break for it in the Great Hall. With her speed, she catches up and knocks him out. With 2 new interviewees, the party ties them up and rouses the non-burnt cultist, Ignacio intimidating him the whole time. They learn of the underground river and the way down to it through the Great Hall. After running short on usefulness, they kill that cultist, and Snow resuscitates the other. Utterly terrified of Ignacio, he spills the beans as much as he can, blubbering on about the cult leader, Gar, having something in the works to serve as devastation. He also swears to join the party if they didn't kill him. After a lengthy debate, Bit just slices his throat with her claw. The party finishes the night resting in the chapel, and in the morning of Kythron 20, they head below. In the boat the cultists left under the Great Hall, GTF paddles into the dark underground river. After some time, light reflects off the gently moving water. They come across a cavernous lake and a quay that appears to lead into the cult complex. Crushing wave cultists on guard shout at the party, demanding to know their business and identity. But after a cheeky one-liner from Chadicus, the fight was on. With some swordsmen, a shark rider, and a fathomer that preferred their serpent form. The party left the scuffle behind them and ventured into the temple. After a short debate on which way to go, they ended up going along the east wall, finding one empty room and making a ruckus. Another room up north seemed to produce a shout to quiet down. After more loud footfalls, Bit pushed upon the door. Standing before her was none other than Gordol Montoya, the man that killed her family. After an arrogant quip from the man, Ignacio took the initiative, lighting up the room with a fireball, and the fight was on. I've said that twice. Gordol, for all his skill and hardiness, succumbed to the spells and weapons of GTF, while the other cultists in those barracks didn't stand a chance. Snow knocks Gordol out, and another cultist, very burnt and hurt, is intimidated by Chadicus to sit and chat on a smoldering bunk. But despite this victory, more footfalls sound from the north.
So hear me out.
What's that?
Character right. Earth and water genasi named Quay.
Ooh, dig it.
I like Quay as a word.
Quite is a good word. Alright, let me move some map around. I'm gonna switch to music real quick here, but that's okay. First, let me drag you to the page, and then we need the OBS. Up, up, up. Okay. Smell of burning linen, straw, and flesh emanates from the small bunk room. Gordol, injured with fire, negative energy, and bludgeoning, lays on the floor. While it's a bit warm for Chaticus in the room with on-fire furniture, the rest of the party feels the heat from the bunk room and the chill but stiff air from behind. Chaticus, you hear these footballs, and they come around, and you do see two individuals here. They come in, and they say, What happened?" And the cultist that you're on the bed with turns around, and he says, "Get cult! Wake the troll!"
Wake what? Wait, exactly what did you say?
He stares at you with wide eyes, and you hear
We were
them.
having such a lovely chat.
They move away, and I need you guys to roll initiative. Oh man, the shift click thing is the best. Just boom, boom. I got everybody. No scrolling through menus, no.
Dang, that's some pretty good initiatives.
Ooh.
Ooh, did my thing not come?
Alright, standing by. I will roll for Maeve real quick here.
I'll roll again and change my number. Alright.
Some decent initiatives. Alright.
Nice.
Y'all move.
And then let me give these guys their inish. Right quick. They made a whole other, character sheet just to, show that this character had a, crossbow. Might I just put it on the stat block? Why am I rolling their initiatives? Hold on. It may or may not show up. Okay. Descending. And then, Miles, can you do the, can you copy that URL and put exclamation point play in front of it?
One right that you put down?
Yep. Gotta do some battle musics.
Exclamation point play, copy that, blah.
Alright. Checking my systems. I'm still online. Okay, alright. And then...
Do I need to do the skip as well?
Yes, you do. Alright. Bit!
Now, did I hear anything coming from that
Oh, absolutely.
room?
You heard everything that I said. They're yelling, they're being quite loud.
Troll in the dungeon.
Potentially.
Okay. Alright, so... even though he's knocked out, I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to tie Gordol up
Okay,
with
you're
my
gonna
rope.
definitely take an action to do that. And I'm gonna need you to roll a acrobatics. Oh, you know what? No, it's gonna be survival using your dexterity modifier. So just grab your dex modifier. Is Bit proficient in survival?
No.
Okay, then it's just going to be your dexterity modifier. So roll a dex check. Oh, nice. Okay. That's your turn. Chaticus.
Well, this
I
one
can
is
move though,
offended me.
can't I?
Oh, you can, yeah.
I will move up here.
Alrighty. So it's actually more like here. You do see that guy there. And it looks like he's running toward the water here. Now it's Chaticus' turn.
Well, this one has offended my honor by bringing other people in for our little sit-down, including a troll, so I don't like that.
Uh-huh.
So I would like to bonus action, do the shillelagh if it's down, and then kind of hit him in the face.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't roll his initiative, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let me roll his initiative real quick. He might
Go for it.
He might be able to go before you. Probably not. No, I didn't think so. He rolled a 3. Go for it.
But I would like to give him, like, kind of one of those, like, non-ruler slaps on the fingers and see how bad it ends up.
He's probably... Well, we'll see. Yeah, that's a hit. As he's trying to scramble to get up, and then whack! Do you intend lethality?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, he's dead. You crack him over the head, and he just slumps over on the bed.
Loose. And I move over here and kind of press myself against the door and close it just to make sure there's no trolls coming in here.
Okay, you close the door.
That's it.
Let me actually get in there and do that. And then, back to there, back to there, back to there. Okay. You close the door, and Chaticus, you hear footfalls going away. Alright. Snow.
Okay. Get here. I'm gonna see this dude.
You see him, like, running toward the water here, desperately.
That's as far as I can get. Let me see what I got. I'm gonna cast Shatter on him.
Alright. That's a Constitution saving throw. Yep. That's gonna be all that damage. Cold Snap. He freezes a little bit. Alright, but he's not dead.
And I'll use my bonus action for my spiritual weapon. Right up in his face.
Alright. That's a miss.
That's okay.
Alright. Ignacio. You're muted.
Gonna move up here. I see this person here. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
That's a hit. Alright.
That's it for me.
It slams into his back, and you see like a smoldering hole as steamy blood just kind of like comes out, and he falls over another 5 feet. Maeve unsheathes. Actually, never sheathed her sword. She walks over here, and I guess she just kind of is on the lookout. That guy is dead. That guy didn't get a chance. Let's see. Okay. So, we're sort of in a quasi-initiative state. looking out over this guy, like, from where you are, you can see that, like, he got his hand kind of into the water a little bit. Not by choice, but just because of how they fell. And you see the water ripple a little bit. But right now, nothing is really going on yet. He's still dead. Bit, do you want to do anything in this moment?
I'm gonna step into the room, see how Chadicus is. You good, man?
He's not so well, actually, but I'm fine. I heard there's a troll coming. Perhaps we should find some sort of cover.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Anything significant, Chadicus, or just Chad-ding-cus?
I'll be Chad being kissed, but I'll move over here. Companion over here.
Alright. Wait, I can do that too. No. Alright, Hold on. Alright. Snow. There's a beat. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna get in the room here. And then I'll just move my spiritual weapon
Wait, so
over by the door.
how did you do that?
I went this way.
Oh, okay. The door was, like, open. Or the door was closed, so you, like, opened it again. But I get it. Yep. And you closed it behind you?
Yeah.
Alright. That's kosher. Ignacio.
Okay, well, everyone's running in the room, so I guess I open the door and run in.
Okay.
This door's still open?
This door's open. This door here's open.
And I run in. I get on the smoldering remains of the bed.
Maeve calls out, Bit, what about, your pal over here?
Yeah, I was just gonna come to it when it gets to my turn.
So you're like, I got it. So Maeve comes in. And, you collect your thing?
I collect my dude.
Alright. So you guys are just holding up in here for the moment? Kind of listening for anything? Is that what that's the impression I get?
Yeah, listening for big troll steps.
Alright.
So I imagine we'd be over by the door here listening.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Miles, can you switch back to the dungeon music?
Yeah, let me get to that.
Alright, so a couple beats, so let me just cycle through initiative real quick for my own sanity. And blah 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 blah. I'm gonna roll some initiatives. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna clear this. Okay, so, you guys, after a while, you hear some running. Well, that sounds, it's footsteps over stone. So, the click-clack sounds. This is not as relevant, but, sidebar. I like how in Avatar, The Last Airbender and Korra, the shoe falls are so distinct. Anyway. Alright, so, coming around the door, you hear,
Mike?
What's up?
I just want to point out, after bringing Gordo in here,
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably would close that door.
You can close the door? Okay. We'll make this, yeah, we'll close that door. Let's see. Up, up, up. Okay. You guys close the door behind you. You're in this room, by the way, like, it's, the bunks are on fire, like they're smoldering. Because of the fireball.
If there's something going on, I'll cast Prestidigitation to start putting out the smolders.
Okay.
Exactly what I was thinking.
You can do that. Alright, and that is not a problem. Okay. So what you hear is footsteps from the door over here. And, let's see, what could you hear through a stone door? Are you trying to listen in?
Yes.
Okay. And Bit is over here trying to listen? Are you where your tokens are?
I am.
I am.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little closer to this door here.
Okay. Spiritual weapon's a minute, right?
Yes. So it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry. Okay. So you hear these footsteps, and go ahead and roll a perception check, Snow. Sounds like there's 4 of them, and you hear one of them say, "We saw the intruders over here. They're in this bunk. They killed everyone inside." And you hear, "Shit, even Gordol? That man's pretty hardy." Yeah.
I'm gonna ready ice and hold 4 fingers up to the rest of my party.
Ooh, I love
I'm ready.
charades. 4 words.
Wait,
and then I'll just
I hear something.
Point at the door.
Yeah, they're still in there. You hear what sounds like splishy splashy of water, and the more gruff voice says, ooh, wait, they have names. Give me a second. Do that. That'll work better. Oh, I opened the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, alright. You hear, splish, splish, splash. Ninetooth! Wake up! And, you hear what sounds like something coming out of the water, something big. And it says, like, "Oh, what's going on?" "We have intruders. We're going to try to flush them out of this room. You're going to attack them, as is your charge." "Okay." And then, so are you trying to brace the door here?
No, I don't think so, because what Snow is getting was that we were waiting in this room to, like, create a choke point.
Got it. Alrighty. Then roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
My assumption is that's everyone, right?
Yep.
How tall are the ceilings out in the hallway?
Give me a
Do
second.
they get a good look?
I'll let you know in a second, because that is documented. Um... 15 feet.
Okay.
And in here, it's also 15 feet. Because these are actually bunk beds, like 2 bunks stacked. Let's see here. That's characteristic. Miles, can you switch back to the battle music for me?
I can do that.
Thanks, buddy.
Starting to figure this thing out.
You'll get the hang of it. Alright. Well, I think that initiative, we'll say for this piece, initiative kicks off when the door opens, and Chaticus, you react first. Alright with you guys?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Dynamic lighting, get rid of you. Pop! Chaticus, you see this guy start to barge in. Sword drawn. What do you do?
I wish to not see him anymore. I will cast a spell.
Alright.
That is going to be this one. Oh, well, it didn't roll.
Wall of fire.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
So we're gonna draw a line
That's
outside.
what I was thinking.
Alright, so what
I'm trying
should I
to
pull out a
stare at this
circle,
spot.
or...
I can't actually see past the door because of dynamic lighting. So I'm just gonna literally make a line down the pathway that I can see from the door. 'Cause I think
Okay.
that's what the character would do.
I
So
think
just a big old column of fire from the door all the way forward, and then kind of just dash out the other door.
all the way forward.
Yes, because I can't angle it if I can't see it. Right?
Okay. I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's like a whole bridge kind of.
Well, can Miles draw what he's...
Yeah, draw what you're trying to do so that I can sort of understand.
Alright, Bob Ross, alright. I'm gonna get a little red color. I'm gonna put some happy trees over this way, and I'm gonna do a little bit of pain on this side, and I'm gonna do just a little bit of fire right over here, and I'm
Okay,
just
I
gonna
think
go down as far as
I might have led you astray because so there's a ledge. So
Oh,
to give you an idea, here, I'm just gonna move your token for a hot second.
sounds good.
Actually, yeah, just to hear. So, you hear noises, you'll see that guy eventually. So, there's like a ledge here. There's a stairway here. So it's actually higher up, so the wall of fire wouldn't actually, like, go over that. It would be more like a cube of fire.
A cube of fire.
And you've seen that before, so if that's okay with you.
Because it has to be solid surface. Create a wall of fire. You can make the wall 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
Oh, 20 feet high? Fuck. Okay, never mind. You're good. It'll just go over it. Because fire
I'm just
spreads
trying to
around
like
corners.
napalm that entire like horizontal line of 2 blocks.
How wide is it again? It's 10, right?
It is 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
1 foot thick.
20.
Okay, that's different. So you're gonna affect one line basically.
Yeah, but I got 60 feet, so is there any chance I can like double back and make like a U shape? Kind of like make a.
Can you keep the spell again? Because I don't. That sounds like you.
I'll grab it again. Da-da-da-da-da.
I can just. Okay, so. Or a ringed wall. So you can't shape it. It's either. Actually, does it say that? Well, no, because it says you either make it that or a ringed wall. So it's like there's 2 options. That's what I'm.
Then I
getting
guess
from
the
this.
ringed wall. If we're reading it that way, then I would like to
Here we go.
make a ringed wall just from here, like to fill that box that's just right by the doorway.
I think Sage Advice actually has an answer for this.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Holy fuck!
Good
Wall of Fire can zigzag on a grid. Okay, so you're gonna slam all these dudes, is what I take. Hold on.
It's my big boy spell.
I'll agree with
I got
that,
it for
Crawford.
being level 7.
Alright, so they all need to make dexterity saves. I'm getting
They
rid
roll
of
the damage up there. Yeah, the 16 DC deck.
1, 2, 3, and then 1 for you. Dex.
If I'm reading right, it's opaque, so I can't see through it. So afterwards, I was gonna like kind of like ditch out this way and see like exactly who I got.
Okay.
Because it's not like a situation where he's like this amazing caster that knows everything. He's just kind of like, let's try this. And then he's like, did I get him? And run out here and see a troll and be like, oh dear, and run back.
Alright, so, yeah, you cook. I think you cooked everybody except for one. What's 28 divided by half?
Oh, that's 14.
14, okay. And, okay, he's not dead because he's got more HP than that. Okay, sorry this turn's taking so long. But a couple of them are cooked. And you hear this kind of sound come from, this bridge area over here. And, I think, is that your turn?
Yeah, I excitedly look out to see all the damage I've sought, see a large creature thing, and run back in immediately and kind of close the door and be like, I didn't get them all. And that's my game.
Alright. He's dead. Snow. You see the man in front of you just, like, collapse in flames and smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna... The wall's still there, right?
I believe.
You can. Are you gonna keep it there? Because you can drop it if you want. It's concentration.
I'd probably keep it there because they're gonna still take damage on the turn.
Okay, in that case, for visual reference. Okay, we'll use zigzag. Anyway, it doesn't actually go over the bridge. I'll replace that later. Snow, it's your turn. Wall of fire.
I can't do much because it's opaque, so I'm gonna just wait to see if anyone comes through it, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Wow, you can zigzag it. That's fucking nuts. Alright, Ignacio.
Chaticus, well done. You've learned.
I had very good inspiration.
So would I have seen this guy before the wall of fire?
Let's see. Yes, I think so.
Can I throw a disadvantage firebolt at him?
Sure. That's not gonna do it, I don't think. Oh.
Alright. That's it.
Oh wait, no, wait. Shit. That hits.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Fucking A.
Damn.
You hear a outcry, but just grumbling afterward. Doesn't seem like they're dead yet. And you hear like grunting as this voice calls out and says, "There's water right there. Don't be afraid of the fire." And then he's going to leave the area with the wall of fire. And he is going to do something that you can't see. And that's his turn. That one is still alive and opaque, so also leaves the wall of fire. And moves around. You hear a sploosh. And then another, like, whoosh, as it comes out of the water. And you hear a plap, plap, plap. And then a grumbling, like, oh, okay. Bit.
Now, Miles, with Chaticus, did you went out this door, right?
Oh, did you?
I went at the bottom door, yeah.
It's
Did
open.
you leave it open? Okay.
I closed it as soon as I came back.
You guys keep track of that, because I don't want to go back to dynamic lighting over and over.
It is closed, but you're free to open it at any time. It's just Chaticus kind of hopped in and kind of like threw his back against the wall and said, I didn't get them all. And that's when Ignacio mentioned, you've done well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna peek out. Oh dear.
Expecting a Benny Hill scenario very shortly.
Yeah. You see this big hulking creature with like a few, like an extra arm growing like out of their side, and like, you see gills all over their body.
Okay, with kind of my head. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I can't do my sunbolts, can I?
Yes, you can. What's stopping you?
Okay, I will do them.
You have to step a little closer, but it's negligible, so yeah.
I think that's okay.
It is. 30 feet.
Okay. Oh, three times.
Hit. Ugh! Mean cat lady! That's 16
And then I'm going
damage.
to back right in, back into the room.
Alright.
What is making that sound?
Dead. Chaticus, it's your turn again.
I kind of look over at Pit. Did you get him?
I got 3 shots.
I'm going to peek, see the lad, and I am going to just touch him a bit. A little touch. If I can roll. Why is it not rolling? Oh, I'm on my thing. That's why. I'm on the spells page.
You
I'm
need
a silly lad.
You need the
Yeah, chill
roll
touch.
first.
Why is it not enough damage? I'm just rolling the d20. I'm tired of this. Tired of this. Roll 20 plus. What's my thing? 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 8. I'll make him another macro in a second. Ah!
Wait, what?
No,
No.
it didn't roll.
It's R
didn't
slash.
roll.
Yeah.
I did it. I just mistyped it. I'm.
No, that's
best
a
about
crit.
Everything.
No, he
That's
didn't
crit?
actually roll.
I get to type 20 and just do it. What? Why is that doing it?
Slash R, D20, plus 8. You typed rolling, dude.
Oh, I typed roll.
Or you didn't type the D in front of the 20.
No, that's probably it actually.
There you go.
Ah, finally.
That hits.
Did I hit it? Alright, I rolled the damage up there. I'm gonna go make it a macro.
Holy shit.
And then I run back in here like a scaredy little fat man.
This skeletal claw strikes on the shoulder of this creature and holds on. Ah! And yeah, that's 5 damage. Okay. Good grief.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good. Tonight's been the thing. All right, Snow, it's your turn. The fire's still blazing. Corpse is burning.
Okay. I'm gonna remember that there's a door down here,
Yeet.
and I'm gonna get in here, get over here, take a look at this dude over here, and just
This thing is like
stand with ice ready.
10 feet tall, and it looks like it's trying to sweep away this hand that's on it. And it's got a few like glowing marks from Bit's sunbolts. And you're standing ready?
Yep.
Okay. Ignacio, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna come over and peek out the door. Oh my god!
I know, right?
Hey, Snow, check this out. I'm gonna put my hands together, crack my knuckles, and I just kind of like roll my shoulders, and I point at him, and I'm gonna fire a 4th level fireball.
A 4th level fireball. All right, big spender.
I don't have much left.
Damn. All right. Steam and searing sounds fill your senses. So let's see here. Dexterity save. Nope. It's gonna take all that. And it just cries out.
38.
38. And it looks really hurt, and like its skin is starting to slough off.
And then I'm like, alright, Snow, you can get him.
I don't get the... okay. I'll ask about that later.
Or like a golf club. Never mind.
Oh, what Ignacio did. I see. Okay. Alright. Ignacio, you're done. Snow, you see this guy peek around and stares at you with cruel intent, and it's going to shoot at you.
Okay. I'm gonna give him the stink eye right back.
Actually, let me look at something here. Okay, he gives you the stink eye, and it looks like a light laser beam that you somewhat recognize just shoots toward you. 16 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. What's your AC?
18?
How? I don't...
Because I've got chainmail on, and my dex is +2.
You don't add your dex to chainmail.
Yeah, it doesn't get a dex bonus. It's just the chainmail and a shield if you have it.
Not a good way to find out. Sorry. Chainmail, right? Heavy armor. 16 base AC.
Yep.
You
If
not...
you look at the like leathers and stuff like that, it says AC plus dex plus all those things. That one doesn't specifically because it's just the armor now.
You take 4 cold damage, and when you do we
It
need...
says my armor class tracking is automatic.
Interesting.
What's the...
Do you have a fighting style? Did you get that somehow?
I have no idea.
Where do you get
I don't
that
have
extra
any
AC
other...
Did you ever have a shield on? Maybe?
No, I don't have a shield.
from? What's giving you that AC?
Roll 20 is just being silly.
Have you always had this 18?
Yeah, it's always been that. I can change it back to 16.
Okay, well, I guess we'll figure that out later. If you're only wearing chainmail...
Oops.
Do you have... I don't think anything I gave you gives you extra AC either. Right? Don't believe so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Alright, well, sorry about that. So you take 4 cold,
Okay.
and then you are restrained as ice, a different kind of ice, just holds your legs in place. And then he backs into there. And let's see. Actually, but he's under. So let's see here. Okay, that's fine. The troll is going to take. He's going to. Actually, what you see is he keeps like patting himself down. He's crying out, and he looks to his left, and he goes, and he goes and he jumps into the water. Sploosh. It's your turn.
I'm gonna peek out here. Would I have caught where that troll kind of headed towards?
You can see the rippling water right there.
Okay, so he just went into the water.
Yep. Matter of fact, you can see the water rippling, and you can kind of see like what looks like is the vestige of this creature.
I'm gonna venture further.
You see this guy around the corner. He looks very beat up. And he's just like, ugh!
Okay, I'm going to... Let's do 3 pound.
There you go.
3 claws hit.
Miss. Hit! He's dead. You can definitely roll over 3 as you swipe at him and he just collapses. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Okay.
Hang on, how much can I go? Let's see.
So you move 35 feet, so you can probably move back 10, yeah? There you go. That's all you can do. Chaticus.
I will join the leaving the room party. Again, walking over here. Is there something blocking me right here?
No?
Interesting. My vision's kind of like shady on that. But anyway, I'll just use the arrows to know how many spaces moving. 5, 6. And I have lost sight of the dude, so I will ready an action and get him with the chill touch if I see him here.
What the fuck? Oh, you know what? Your vision's blocked because there's no light there.
Oh, right. I have a torch with me. That's why I don't have it.
You can drag the torch.
Let me go grab that. Come here, buddy. Alright, that'll be your turn.
Alright. Snow. You can try to escape. With a strength check. You are not free. So you're still stuck there. Sorry.
Don't worry, I got you.
Ignacio.
I'm gonna come out here. I don't see anyone, do I?
You don't.
Can I use...
You can help
Can
her.
I use my produce flame to melt the ice that is restraining Snow?
I'm gonna say if you do that, it's gonna be a help action.
Alright.
Alright. Let's see. So, climbing out of the quay is this guy. And he draws his sword. You couldn't see him because of the angle. And he sees Chaticus and Bit, looks over, sees the one-eyed shiver that you guys just slain. And you think that he might drop his weapons and cower, but instead he gets a fanatical look and charges as pointlessly as the Light Brigade toward Bit, and is going
Might
to...
that trigger my chill touch held action?
Oh, you held an action? Yes, it does.
Yeah, I was saying I was holding chill touch.
Yeah.
And I have a macro now.
Hey.
I have a button that says do the roll.
That's a hit.
Woo.
For 7, alright. His whole, black veins thing, enshrouds his body as he keeps running toward you. And, actually, no, yeah, he's gonna run toward you because, you look the chewiest. So he's just gonna try to hit you.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Hit. With his last act, he crits for 8 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, and you're not wearing armor, are you?
No, I have my mage armor.
Oh, you have your mage armor? Okay.
If it doesn't count, then I'll take the shark tooth thing.
Oh man, I have no
Do have mage
idea.
armor.
I don't want to figure it out right now, so take the 8 damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, that's their turn. And then, okay. The sort of ripples in the water, they keep rippling, and nothing else happens for now. At least in that initiative slot. Bit! This guy's in front of you attacking your bud.
I am going to get over here, and then I'm going to claw and hit him.
Yeah. That is a hit. He's dead. He had 1 hit point.
Oh.
Chaticus, what do you want to do?
Oh wait, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to like go a little closer to the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say like, show yourself, and we will not hurt you.
Oh, also my wall fire is down.
Your wall of fire is down. All right. You say that, and as far as you know, nothing happens. Snow, you have advantage on this check. That is a you break out of the ice.
Okay.
That was your action,
All right. So I can still move, right?
though. You sure can.
I'll clap Ignacio on the back and then I'll run forward over here and check out the scene.
You see rippling water.
Yeah, I point towards the water. It's like, they went in there.
I'm not going in after it.
Ignacio.
That'll be
I
it.
called out.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll for Maeve. Well, Maeve's there too.
Alright, I see the rippling water. I will begin to cast a firebolt and wait for it to poke its head up.
Alright.
I'm going for the eye.
Is it like he's like doing the thing where his hands are like cupped and he's like circling around like this point in space and the fire is just like showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, shit, I need to roll for Maeve. And just get her into that initiatives. 10, perfect. Alright. Yeah, Maeve's there too. And she just has her sword drawn. Actually, she'll like approach a little bit because she's still a little bit one of the hardier members. Another beat passes, and nothing happens. Do you want to do anything?
I would like to try my hand at deceiving the beast by moving towards the water and turning towards my party and speaking loudly of its demise.
Okay.
Just kind of like, almost like theatrically, like saying, "Oh yes, we are free, we have finished everything, all of the enemies are dead, we can casually walk over this bridge safely." Like really loudly enunciating as my back is turned and use the dodge action.
Did you want to do anything? Because for some reason I skipped your turn.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're 7.
I'm gonna head back into the room, check on my buddy.
Okay. He is still unconscious.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Okay, doke. We'll move your toke. Snow. Is there anything you'd like to do in this beat of time?
I'm gonna get up here by the stairs
Okay.
and just hang out and be ready.
So are you looking at the water?
Yes.
Roll a perception check. Alright. It's a little hard to see because the water isn't... the water is, like, clean, but there's so much of this weird color in the light around that it's actually hard to see through. But you do catch the creature down there. And it looks like it's just kind of, like, huddled together. That's really all you can see, though. Ignacio.
Alright, I'm gonna move up here. And don't really have anything I can do. I will prepare a firebolt again.
Alright. Maeve will also waltz up. And she will stand in front of Chaticus and she'll play into the nonsense and she'll just say like, "Oh good, he's finally gone. We can cross this bridge." And then coming up from the hole here, go ahead and roll your firebolt. You see that the burn marks and the other wounds seem to have started to close up significantly, That is not enough to hit, as it, like, the firebolt fizzles out from the water that's still, like, pouring off of this creature. And he swims up, and I don't know if any of you have ever watched water polo, but you know when they egg beat her out of the water and they get, like, almost their entire hips out? He does that as he's, like, beating the water with his legs, and he just goes for a claw attack at Ignacio.
Can I use my opportunity attack?
You know what? Yeah, you can. Well, he's, like, here, basically. Or what was he? He was, like, right here? Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah.
Range.
Alright. Cool. What is that? 17... 20! Alright, so you see him going for Ignacio. He's got his claw back, but Snow slams into him and trips him up. Does he have range? He doesn't have range. So he just falls into the water and just, like, flops. And his claw just, like, slaps into the water. And he looks at you angrily. And he's gonna actually, he's going to, like, descend into the water. Just enough to where, like, his head is, like, 6 inches from the surface, but you can still see him.
Can't he not move with that opportunity attack?
He can sink.
That's your sentinel?
He can sink. Can he not? Actually, yeah. Well, no, because, like, he can fall, right? So, he is sinking into the water. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, it doesn't happen instantly.
It doesn't happen instantly. So he's falling into the water right now. And in, like, a few rounds, he'll be underneath the water. So, Bit, what are you doing?
Okay, I imagine I hear all that splashing. So I come back out.
You see, like, the top of his head as he's, like, sinking into the water. Actually, you see, like, the top of his back because of how Snow tripped him up.
Okay, let's shoot at his back
Alright.
with the sunbolts.
That's a hit. 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 AC's 15, by the way. 6, 8, 9, math. 17 plus 6 is 20... Help me. Hello?
23.
23.
23, thank you. Shit, that's a good hit. So you see, his body starts to, like, rack it with wounds as he's, like, schluffs in the water and just keeps falling down. Chaticus.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch him with my little skeleton hand.
Alright. That's a hit.
Got you.
For 13, okay. How does the hand squeeze the life completely out of this creature?
I wanted to just kind of, like, hustle his hair a little bit, and then it just starts kind of, like, blackening at the spot, and then his eyes slowly roll the back of his head, and he bubbles in the water.
Alright.
Just a little... Slight little pat.
Alright, we're out of initiative. Miles, can you switch back to the thing?
I
What
can
the
do
hell was that thing?
it.
It starts to float listlessly down this direction. And then slowly sinking into the water.
He fell for our ruse, mate. Wonderful. Anyway, we should probably collect our friend in the other room.
Bit's already on her way to the room collecting.
Alright. I need to...
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's rock and roll. Alright. So, it quiets down. Waters in the canal is slowly moving again. barely audible because of the craftsmanship of the individuals who designed this area. You guys are standing about. Bit is back in this bunk room with everything slightly charred.
Dwarven stone?
You can make a history check.
I don't know. He wouldn't be interested in that.
Oh, okay. So what's going on?
These
like-
beds, are they like wooden beds or?
Yeah, and they're like super charred now.
Okay, I'm gonna take Mr. Oh God, what's his name again?
You named him.
Gordol.
Oh, you named the last name. Yeah.
Yeah, I need the last name.
You take him.
The dungeon area down here.
To what are you referring? Oh, okay. You drag him in there. What else you got? What's everyone else doing?
I drag him in here and I shut the door.
Just
I'll
you
probably
and just you.
okay.
Yeah. Well, while Bit's doing that, what's everyone else doing?
I would like to feed whatever marine life is in this river, disposing of all the bodies in it.
All right, you're just tossing
Check
all
your
the bodies
pockets
in
on the
here. Got it.
Yeah, see if there's any spare change on the way.
I'll help with body
Do
disposal.
they have any daggers?
Yeah, the guy with the one-eyed shiver, he had a dagger.
All right, I'm gonna take his dagger.
You can take his dagger. You have a dagger.
I'm gonna cast light on it.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna slowly start hovering the light down this way.
All right, sure. Yeah. Okay, so you guys dump all these bodies. Roll 5d6.
You want to do it? I was having difficulty rolling dice.
That is how much gold you find. I'm gonna make I'm gonna copy paste this torch. I'm just gonna call
That'll
it.
probably cover a victory banquet after we're done with all these cultists.
Alright, and you're moving it. Let's see. 30 feet is the length, right?
Yeah, but he's just like kind of slowly moving it, just looking at the water or seeing if there's any like alcoves or anything.
That is what
So
he
I
sees.
see this like crack in the wall.
You do.
All right, well I'll just drop the Mage Hand. So
Oop.
there's a crack up here in the wall.
You also see this door over here.
Oh, there's a door right.
And you notice that Bit is gone.
Has anyone seen our friend Bitch? She seemed to disappear.
Meanwhile, we'll shift back and back. So Bit, you come in, you close the door. What do you do?
Okay, so you said this kind of like a dungeon or a...
It looks like they used it as such. It's a nondescript room. It's got beds all over the place, and or it's got pallets all over the place, sleeping pallets. It's got a thing of water here, and the walls are just kind of fucked up. Actually, I can just read the description again. C5. This room evidently serves as a prison. A half-dozen straw pallets covered by threadbare blankets are spread out along the floor. A cask of water leans against one wall. A dark, slit-like window looks out to the west.
Okay, it being kind of like a prison, is there like something like chains or something on the wall
No.
that I can hang this guy from?
No, there are not. Like prison, like they... Looks like you would have been able to stuff people in here, but it's not like designed as such.
Okay, I will have him. I'll tie him up to the bed so he can't move.
It's not a bed.
Chains
It is
on
a
the bed.
straw pallet.
Damn it. Okay,
Sorry.
they look like beds. Okay.
They do, but it's like a sleep mat with a blanket on it.
Okay, and you said this is kind of like a well thing right there, right?
It's a bucket of water.
Okay, I'm gonna take Mr. Gordol over there and dunk his head in a couple times.
All right, you dunk his head in a couple times. And you start doing that. All right, back to the rest of the group, who was unawares of where Bit might have gone to.
Well, I was in the same room with her. I would have seen her
You would, yeah,
drag his body down there.
it's true. So
I'm not sure if we should keep her company.
She's probably have him well handled, and it seems like they have history. Let them catch up.
Are you guys going to go off, or what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna kind of stand on this ledge and take a look at the water.
Okay. So you guys are just chilling out in the open here?
Yep, just hanging out.
Okay. So, takes about 5 minutes, but eventually... He wakes up.
Good morning.
Now, describe to me how you have him tied up.
Like his hands behind his back,
Mm-hmm.
and his hands tied together with the rope.
Okay. Is that all?
And it would, what do you call it? It'd be like tied to his feet as well.
Hog tie?
Hog tied, that's the word.
Okay. You have him hog tied. You say good morning. He says, oh, what a beautiful morning it is. Ugh, they'll saw though.
Beautiful for me. I give him a punch.
Bracing.
Oh, I've been waiting for this day for years. I punch him again.
He takes the brunt of the... He grunts, taking the brunt of the blow, but he doesn't seem to be phased as much. And he says, "Oh, I'm sure you have." He spits a little blood out of his mouth.
Now I'm going to ask you one question.
I'm all ears.
What did you do with my brothers and sisters?
He looks thoughtful for a moment. And, he says, well, you know, all the pelts were worth quite a pretty penny.
Okay, I take my dagger, my...
Your what?
Fuck, I don't... Oh, I thought I had a dagger. No, okay, I was thinking, I've got my claw, so I'm going to take my claw,
Okay.
go down to his foot, and, you know, sever his Achilles tendon.
Okay.
Always a good start.
Always a good start. He just grunts a little
You were
bit.
saying...
Typical tabaxi.
So all of them. You didn't by chance sell any of them off?
He told you he sold pelts off, yeah. Oh, are you asking if they're alive?
Yeah, like, did he... Was it all of them?
I mean, you're the one that wrote your backstory. They're all dead,
No.
right?
I wrote that my brothers and sisters were missing.
Oh, sorry. Thought I said dead. Alright. He says, sorry about that. He says... It's not gonna matter too much for his story. He says, Who knows? We found more tabaxis after that. They probably were one of them. And now they're pelts. Urgh, he grunts a little bit from the pain.
Oh yes, I see you're wearing some. How many is he wearing? Like,
He's
he was
wearing
some.
He's wearing some. It's mostly armors. It's mostly like leathers and armors, but he is wearing like stylish bits of pelt in different places, like strips in a fashionable design.
Did I recognize any?
Roll I guess perception. You recognize, yeah, you recognize the pattern of one from your sister. Like, this group of stripes that you always remembered seeing when, you guys were playing together in the, so what I'm looking for, in the plains.
Is it? Can I grab it off of him?
You'd be pretty hard-pressed to, but you can grab it and try to pull it off of him, but it seems to be very well stitched. Like, it's not just dangling on him, like, it's stitched into this leather armor he's wearing.
Okay. That there, and I point to the fur there. That was my sister. I recognize that. I take my other claw and I slash his other Achilles tendon. How's that feel?
He laughs. Ha! Always knew that there'd be a time where I'd get caught by a savage. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, I go behind him. I say, these hands are what you used to skin our kind, isn't it?
You want them? You can have them if you want. And then he gives out a yawn.
I start breaking every finger.
You break finger after finger, crack after crack, and you get no screams. All you hear are grunts from him. And in between spaces, he says, "Oh, I'm getting a little tired. I wonder
Do you
how..."
feel nothing?
He looks up and he says, "I feel nothing for you and your kind. Have your way with me." Montoya hide and fur trapping is going strong. My brother will do just fine. As his fingers are broken and he's still bleeding out. Go on.
For that, I just slash his neck and let him bleed out.
Okay. You let him bleed out into the the pail there, and he is dead.
I'm checking what's on him.
Here, check what's on him. He has really nice leather armor on, like really well crafted. And his weapons were sort of strewn about on the hallway here. So that was like a really nicely made scimitar and a really nice made like short spear. So it's the same length as a scimitar, but it's just, you know, a pointy on a stick. And he's got a bunch of daggers.
Okay, can I take that? Is it like the armor that the fur is on?
Yep. Oh, you also find You also find 200 gold on him.
Okay, can I take his armor off?
Yeah, it's going to take a while. And it's dirty with his blood, but you can certainly remove the armor from him.
Yeah, I take it off.
Okay. Takes a little bit.
Okay, and is there a way I can take that fur off that armor?
You'd have to, like... You know how there's tags in the back of jeans? And how they have them stitched in like that? Or not tags, like, they have, like, those leather, like, branding. Like, it says Levi's, and it's, like, a piece of leather, and they have it, like, stitched to the jeans.
Okay, yeah.
It's like that. When I was young, I used to take those off every time I got a new pair of pants, and I'd have to, like, pop every stitch. It's like that.
Okay. So, can I take my claw and pop every stitch?
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I'm gonna roll a d20. I'm doing it in the GM roll. Oh, lucky. You pop it all off, and you get those strips of of the fur.
Okay. And did you say he was wearing any other fur?
Yeah, there's like tasteful straps like all over. So
Okay.
just that one in particular you recognized.
Okay. Because I want to take them all off.
Yeah. You do that.
Okay, and then I just not here, but I'm going to kind of fold them up and put them in my bag.
Okay.
I'm going to spit on him and walk out.
All right.
Can I
Meanwhile,
grab his his scimitar and stuff?
yeah. I mean, they're finely made, but they're not any better than, something you could get in town. But you can grab them.
Okay, and how many daggers is there?
4. You also find something that you recognize as these devices that your people might have used them too, but they're basically bolos. It's an exotic weapon, and you aren't skilled in it, so. Wait.
The heck is a bolo?
Bolos are like. It's a bunch of like weighted balls on rope, and you fling them, and they wrap around the legs of prey, and it trips them.
Okay.
So while Bit is stripping this guy down and taking apart his armor, all this conversation's going on. Is Chaticus doing anything while Snow and Ignacio have this chat?
I'm sitting on the bridge and just rolling my eyes.
The dagger that he dropped is like listlessly moving around at the bottom of this, and it's really hard to see because of how deep it is. Alright. So eventually, and luckily enough, nothing else happens as Bit does this, and Bit walks out.
Oh, thank God. Thank the gods. Are you finished with your friend?
Yes.
Oh,
I
and
am.
I'll put this in the chat for your benefit. In case you
We
ever...
are good to proceed?
In case you
Or
ever...
do we need to dispose of him as well?
He can rot for all I care.
Oh, he is disposed of. Well, very good.
Alright. where are you going now?
Should we maybe take a break?
If you want, I feel we've gotten to the worst.
I'm a bit exhausted.
Fortunately, we have charred our sleeping quarters. So if you'd like to find a piece of stone I can watch over.
You guys are gonna try to short rest?
Sounds like it.
Okay. So are you going to where are you gonna short rest at? Here? Where your tokens are, or?
I'm gonna do it just around the bridge. I don't think.
Yeah?
Sounds
Well, I
good
said
to
I was
me.
gonna do a watch kind of thing, so yeah.
Okay. Hooray, thing. Oh, perfect. Alright. So about 40 minutes into your short rest, the door that you see over here opens. And stepping out is this creature that has walks on two legs, has this green skin, and has these gills. Looks out, and looking beyond them, you see a few more of them, and it looks like they're dancing. And then kind of looks out at you. Actually, can I even see you? At the angle you're at. Actually, no. Here's what happens. It sees the glowing, like, from the quay, so it goes over to investigate. And then with the new angle it has, it can see, and then it, like, shoots up and looks at you, Chaticus, and just goes, and then just goes back into the room and closes the door.
I believe we have company. Dancing, slimy green company.
You did not get a short rest, but what do you want to do?
Well, I believe we are dealing with more cultist extermination stuff, so I kind of rouse Maeve and Bit and say, well, let's go deal with them real quickly, and then we'll have our rest.
All right.
Begin walk bridge.
Okay. You walk over the bridge. Maeve is with ya. Give me a second here. And to review some stuff. Okay. So who's opening the door?
I'll do it.
Is everyone where they want to be? Are you guys gonna try to storm in all at once? Or are you just gonna have like one person in? Or are you gonna do like a door side encounter? Are you gonna try to go in the room? What's going on?
My knees are very built for storming, so I'll probably walk in slowly after everybody else.
Well, what I'm asking is, are you guys gonna try to like get into the room proper to fight them? Because I don't like having like initiative when, you know, there's like the door and that's the only way to get through, because it always ends up being like this weird choke point fight, which is kind of weird to me. So if you're trying to storm the room, just let me know so that I can place you in there proper.
I'd probably just go right in.
Alright.
Let's have fun storming the castle.
Snow, Maeve...
Hey! We need that music to storm. You know, coming through, Miles.
I'll get
okay. I'll let you do that, Miles. So, Snow opens the door. Let me describe this place.
storming music.
There you go. So, Alright. The room was filled with a rank crustacean smell and cluttered and tattered animal hides and dank straw. A battered iron brazier brimming with hot embers glows in the middle of the room. Half-gnawed carcasses heaped beside the brazier in a weird, indifferent effort to cook them over the coals. You walk through one door, there's another door to your north. I haven't deleted the dynamic lighting yet. Several Sahagwan cheer beside the brazier, because hanging from the ceiling is what appears to be an air genasi, bound and gagged. So, go ahead and move your dudes in. Like, near the door, at least those of you that are storming. I know Maeve is. And roll me some initiative.
Trying to grab just my token and not frickin' torch.
Yeah,
There it
I
is.
get that. Go. Okay, and then sort this, baby. Alright, who's going first? It's a Hagwin. Alright, let me just move some things so that I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, it's a Hagwin. Is Bit gonna be in the room?
She's just outside.
He's just outside, okay. So Hagwin, over here, this one, is going to run up. I'm gonna make his token part of the map for now. Is going to run up to Snow.
I'm an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I want to say that he gets to hear. You hit! And stop him in his tracks. And you like cut him through the chest, and he starts bleeding this green ichor. Ignacio.
Alright, I'm gonna fire a firebolt at the one that she just stopped in the tracks.
All right. That is a hit. For 12, yeah. So the flame goes into his chest and just kind of like the fire spreads through his body and then goes out and then he collapses. Maeve is going to go after the one that she's right in front of. As soon as I get her token, I mean her character sheet. She draws her sword and does an elegant dance as she slashes in. And again. Oh, so she hits for 12 slashing. And then she kind of trips on the pallet she's on and kind of tumbles a little bit. Shadicus.
I would like to do my bonus action shillelagh, come up here and bop this little fishy boy on the head.
All right.
Take an opportunity attack.
You will. As he tries to just nab you with his spear.
Narrowly move my fat body out.
Alright.
And bop him on the head.
Bop him.
Bop.
That is a successful bop.
I successfully bopped him for that many damages.
His whole body kind of reverberates with the sonic energy, and blood kind of pours from his eye sockets. Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
No, that'll do it. Thank you.
Alright. That Juan goes for Bit. Not for Bit. Goes over to here. Oh, wait, no. That character is on the roof. Goes for Snow. You're out of reaction, so he's going to attack you. He lunges in with his bite. 13.
Nope.
And then he's going to try to claw you. 22.
Yep.
4 slashing. Alright. This one goes for Maeve. Whoa. This one goes for Maeve. Her AC is like 19. So, oops, that's the multi-attack. That's a hit. That's a miss. Okay, bites for 2 piercing. These guys are a little puny. It's your turn.
I'm gonna come in here with my sunbolt at him.
Alright. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a kill! Goes right for the neck and just, like, makes a burn mark. Can't breathe anymore.
And then the last one, can I aim on him?
Yes. Miss.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. Snow.
I am going to beseech my goddess to help us and cast Spirit Guardians and protect everyone else.
Alright. Spirit Guardians is 15 feet, right?
Yes. 15-foot radius.
Solid. What do the Guardians look like? You want me to come back to you?
Like snow angels.
They probably appear fiendish, considering Uriel is an evil god.
Alright. These fiendish ice devils. Sort of. She's not really aligned with the devils, but, doesn't matter. Fiendish looking. Alright, so this one's going to enter, and gonna take the, gotta make the wisdom save. Yeah.
Yes.
Makes a wisdom save. Takes half of 16, which is 8. And is going to spend his whole movement trying to swarm Snow. He is going to try to bite her. That hits. 4. 2. This needly little bite. And then he raises his spear, tries to attack her. 20. 4.
Yep.
6 piercing. That's his turn. That one's dead as shit. And that one's alive. And we'll make the save. For 5. That does not do it. Takes 16 of the... What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Yeah. Alright. 16 damage. As the weird fiendish creatures just pelt into him, shredding him, and icicles form on his body. And yet, it's like his life is being drained away. And is going to start to try to run toward this door. So, let's see, that's 10 feet. 5. Wait, another 5, so 15. Wait, hang on. He was here, right? Yeah, he was there, right? I might have fucked this up.
I think so.
Okay, 20 feet of movement. So he gets here. That's actually as far as he can get. So he starts, like, finagling with the door, weakened. This one turns to Snow and tries to slash at her with his spear.
He needs to make a save.
He does. This is not gonna... Sorry, that's con, but it's the same modifier. 16 damage. And does that 19 hit
Yes.
you? Okay. So 16 damage. And then 7 piercing. And then he's gonna try to come in with a bite. Ha!
Yep.
I need to make con saves.
Oh god. How do I,
If it's more
figure
than
that?
if it's more than 20, then we'll figure it out. But if the source of damage is less than 20, then the DC is 10. Need another one. Because you took 2 hits. Spirit Guardians is down. Alright, that was this turn. That one is dead. Ignacio.
All right. The one right in front of Snow, Firebolt.
All right. This one, right? The one my arrow is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a hit. For 8 fire damage. Alright. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alright. Maeve's going to slash at the one in front of her. Slish slash. 14 hits. Yep. For 11. She decapitates this one here. And then she's going to make a break for it and go after this one. Taking an opportunity attack. Tries to snap his jaws at her. Oh, and hits for 3 piercing. She can take that.
Is he in my opportunity attack range?
He is.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
His neck is nice and exposed, and it hits for the 11 out of 12. And with her other attack, Maeve is going to attack this guy. Where do you think you're going? Hits him, because they have very low AC. And she takes him down, and he slumps by the door. Chaticus.
I will move forward, and I will do the bonkings this way.
Alright.
Make a bonk.
That is a
made
hit.
Bonk. I have done that much damage with my bonk.
Alright, anything
I
else?
just kind of poke him forward and just kind of push into him a little bit. Snow, they seem very weak. Why are there not more?
He snaps out at you, and he sees how the door there is guarded and the one by Maeve is guarded, so goes all out. It's going to try to chew on the tender flesh of Chaticus. Bite.
It is very tender. That'll hit.
4 piercing. These guys are doing pretty well for their modifiers. And then he's going to claw
Tender
you.
flesh.
That's not going to hit.
Nah.
Alright. Well, this one's going to come down and get out to here, leaving Chaticus's range.
I will attempt one bonking.
Alright.
And that's just going to be the normal thwack and stick.
That's a thwack and stick. For 6 bludgeoning. He kind of lurches forward as Chaticus thwacks him and is going to try to bite Ignacio. $21
That is.
for 5 piercing. And then he whips around with his claws and he's going to try to claw bit. 7.
Misses.
She blocks it. What do you do in retaliation?
Oh, I'm gonna go and punch him in the ribs, I guess.
Alright. The ribs crack! He's dead. And he slumps to the ground. He had 4 HP.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come up next to... Just come up here. And do 2 punches on that guy.
Alright. Hit. For 8 bludgeoning. Super fucked up now. That's a miss. As he brings up his claw and catches your paw.
It's okay, that's all.
Snow.
Alright, I'm gonna whack this one with ice.
Alright. That is a miss. Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright. Masai Wachen is going to attack Bit. Bite! 19. Damn, they're rolling so well. For 3 piercing. And then missing with the claws. And then that one's dead. And that one is also dead. Ignacio.
Alright. Well, after being attacked in my face, I'm not happy. I'm going to move into the room. And I'm going to, from right over Snow's shoulder. I'm going to firebolt this guy in front of me.
All right. That is a hit.
So, I'm also going to take use of my first level feature that I don't get to use very often. So he takes 14 damage, and they both take 8.
Ooh. Oh, you kill them both.
Neat.
As fire erupts from the ground.
And just fries them both.
Oh wait, sorry. He takes 4. It's half my level.
Oh, okay, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Less neat.
Would have been cool.
Would have been cooler. But he's, like, still very charred and really fucked up. And Maeve strolls over, brandishing her weapon, and cuts him down. Can you switch to the dungeon music, Miles, as we're out of initiative?
I can do so.
The air genasi, bound and gagged, hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, there.
I'll get him down.
He's down.
Ooh, this looks like a much better place to rest, considering it is completely scorched.
It's
I'm gonna go
there's
to
like
bed.
there's like carcasses all over the place.
Oh, that doesn't bother me at all.
Okay. All right.
Is
I
this
go.
guy
Nick
conscious?
goes and,
He's conscious. He's conscious.
sits under the bed.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is like 15 feet.
Alright, I'm just gonna point up and shoot a firebolt at the rope.
The rope is anybody trying to catch him, or are you just gonna let him fall?
I'll catch him.
All right. And it's kind of primitive how they've got him tied up. Doesn't look like it'd be any trouble getting him loose.
Let's set him free.
Ah! Thank you. Ah. I was about to
All
eat
right.
dinner.
Who are you?
My name is Kine.
It's a weird name.
It's a family name. Like culturally.
No, my name's Ignacio.
Ignacio. Anybody got water? Or should I just go out to the canal?
Don't drink that water.
Don't, yeah. I'll hand him my water skin.
He takes a sip. He didn't like drain it, but he takes a good sip and he hands it back. Thank you.
How'd you get yourself in this predicament?
He takes a breath. Well, was trying to find my way, the proper way, out of here. And, well, before I could get before I could get over to the room adjacent, I was I was jumped by all these, fishy creatures.
Well, sir, you're in luck. We're, weight shields, sort of.
Oh, good. You can help me get back. Shouldn't have ever left Forstride.
Oh, you're from Forstride.
More or less, I've lived there for a while. I decided to leave, and, I've gotten myself in all sorts of messes.
Strange, we haven't seen many Genasi around. Other than that other one.
He kind of blinks at you, and he says, well, I've seen several Genasi in Forstride. They're somewhat common.
I don't hang out there often. I just kind of pass through.
Are you trying to lie?
Yes.
Okay, roll deception. Okay, he believes you outright. Oh, I see. Well, they have the, elemental industrialists there, and, lots of genasi like to, work in their element, is what I hear from some of, the, patrons at where I used to work.
Oh, you work there?
I worked there.
Well, it appears you want to be an adventurer.
He says, not exactly.
So why would you come here?
Says, let's just say, it was the easiest route out.
Out of where?
Well, there's more than one of these complexes. And, they're connected by these... At least, for me, they're connected by this strange portal.
Right. Snow, you want to check this man over? I think he may have a concussion.
Ignacio, certainly a portal is not so far-fetched with everything we've seen.
Portable, connecting multiple structures. I mean, if you're not going to do it, I'll
fire
do
or
it.
the summoned creatures that eat people alive. I mean, it's reasonable, I would say.
Roll, medicine if you're actually gonna check him over.
No, I believe him.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfy is this bed?
Matted straw. You find that you don't find him any worse for wear. You find like what looks like a scar from a burn, like on his arm. But other than that, he doesn't seem too bad. Maybe a little malnourished, like a day's worth of malnourishment.
Okay, well, I'll take out a ration and give it to him.
Oh, much obliged. Much obliged. And he starts chewing on it. Chewing on the hardtack.
Well, so, do you know anything about this place?
Says, well, from the portal, I explored north. I sneaked around, what was like a barracks. And I found this room that, it looked like it contained another portal leading to a different location, but I couldn't get through it. But there were these creatures that I almost, ran into. They're terrifying. They had there were two of them, they had one large green eye. Then I went back down. I'm using, like, relative terms because of the map. I went back down, and then I crossed the bridge just out there, and then I was jumped.
Oh, cool. Well, not good.
He looks around at all of the dead people. Or all of the dead Sagwahan.
You're not even people. So, Kyanist, can you fight?
He says, I've got some abilities.
Okay, well, the entrance is just back right there. You've killed everyone up to this point, so...
What's out beyond it? I don't actually know. Where are we?
I believe they call it Bayrock Keep.
The island in the middle of the bay?
Yes, yes.
And he looks to the side, he says, so that's where they were. Well, he says, Is there a means to get off the island?
We have a boat.
Oh. I wouldn't want to take it from you.
Oh, we can just walk back.
He blinks for a moment.
How long is the walk? It's pretty long, isn't it?
It's pretty long. I mean, let's see. Just for my curiosity, just to remind myself how far off of the coast it is.
Bit
Pretty
pipes
sure
up and
it'd
is
be like a several-day walk.
It's about 26 miles from Rolid, but
Oh my
the
God.
closest point of the coast is like 11 miles away.
Bit pipes up and is like, I am not walking over that water.
Well, I mean, if you're worried about walking over the water, I think we have to go into the water to get deeper, so...
Even worse.
Says there was this one, I will say it was almost pretty messed up. He gestures in... He gestures, shit, hang on. He gestures in that direction. He says, before those creatures attacked me, I did find this fountain with water that was actually... There's something about it. I can't exactly explain it, but it may be worth investigating if you're curious.
Sounds interesting.
But, I will stick with you.
Oh, okay.
If
Well,
things
that works.
if things get too rough, I'll find a place to hide.
Oh, okay. Now it comes out. All right.
Well, if I run out of my abilities, I won't be of any use to you.
But if you help us, you could not be hiding.
Well, he says, you look like a spellcaster. You know how it is. If you run out of your energies to cast spells, you run out of... You really can't do much else.
I'm sorry, do you not know what a cantrip is?
He says, he sighs, and he says, well, here's what I can do. He points to the brazier, and you see him do a thing, and you see flames just erupt from it for a moment. That's the limit of my damaging abilities. Otherwise, it's this. And then he just, he casts another spell, and you feel a stout breeze blow against you.
Is that how you got that burn on your arm? You accidentally hurt yourself with your own magic?
Well, no. See, the complex we're in now seems to be related around water, as these are cultists that worship water. The place I was in worshipped fire.
Oh, did you see any people there? Like any civilians being trapped?
He says, I didn't get... He says, I didn't see any civilians where they had me, but when I made my break, I actually did see another group that I'm familiar with. Do you know, speaking of Genasi, do you know Zachriel?
Oh god, not that guy again. Come on. What, is he everywhere?
Yes, him, and he names the rest of the excavators. I saw them all. They didn't get a chance to talk because I was being chased, but I managed to escape into here. And you know the rest.
Oh, so you fled from them? Did they attack you?
No. I was being chased by a fire cultist. I was low on my own energies, so I retreated. And then I
abandoned them. I see.
Well, they're well off on their own. I've seen them fight.
Well, if you think they're well off on their own, you wait till you see me.
He kind of furrows his brow a bit. He looks to Snow with is this guy for real kind of look?
I just shrug. Ignacio, why are you harassing him?
I'm just trying to get information. No one else is talking. I'm interested in the man.
Well, I think this room is as good as any to take a quick rest.
So you guys close the doors?
Bit and Chadigus are already lounging around.
Yep.
Are you guys leaving the door open, or?
God, we're closing them.
All right. Go ahead and resolve a short rest. We're definitely not fighting in any more combats tonight, but, you know, we might be able to explore a little bit before we close out tonight.
Wow.
Excuse me. Just let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Unless someone wakes Shadicus, he's gonna try to actually doze off and probably get some real sleep, but I assume something's gonna hit him in a second.
That's fine. Well, Kime gets up. Follow you.
Should we see what's on the other side of this door?
He says, I remember hearing that, I remember hearing people moving things about over there. But that's all I really know. There's definitely individuals on the other side of that door.
Jadicus, you're still sleeping. Obit goes over and wakes him up. They're leaving.
Oh, no, 5 more minutes.
You'll be in here by yourself soon.
Oh no, I have all these wonderful fishy friends. As he kind of leans over on the straw, grabs his torch, relights it. Let's go. Before I change my mind.
Alright. Well then, so I'll describe, again, just describing the room, and then, we'll have to call it, because this is a big location. So, Snow, you're going through the door first?
Sure.
I mean, you were there, so then you weren't. I don't know. Yeah. 6 tall columns, cracked. 6 tall columns, cracked and chipped red marble of cracked and chipped red marble loom over this hall, which lies. Actually, you just see the room. Provisions and trades goods, which they're like boxes that are labeled, are stacked against the walls. Bundles of which look like valuable furs and pelts, sacks of flour and meal, barrels of salted meat and ale, casks of oil, and more. 3 long tables with benches are set up in the middle of the room, and a large actually you can't see it from here. A single torch burns at the sconce at one of the room's middle pillars. You see these guys moving junk around, grumbling as they do, and the door opens, and everybody directs their attention to Snow, and a beat passes.
How tall is the room?
15 feet. Actually, wait, is it? Hold on.
Hey, Mike, can you remove the thing on the door so I can see in?
Yeah, give me a second. Nope, it's 15 feet. This room
I just want to use Ice Storm.
Is that call lighting?
No, it's actual Ice Storm.
Do you have to have a high ceiling?
It is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of ice.
It's just a cylinder.
Rock hard ice.
So it just means that it won't, like, just because you don't have the room for it doesn't mean you can't cast it. It just means it won't go through the wall.
Okay.
Is that your first move to cast that spell?
Probably gonna be.
Okay. So a beat passes. Snow, like, thinks for a moment. She's about to cast a spell. Does anybody else want to, like, get into the room?
I will groggily join.
Yeah, I'm standing
Yeah,
right
be in
behind
the
her. I see Fat Homer.
You do see Fat Homer.
Fat Homer. Oh, I see Fat Homer. Hey, Fat Homer.
I love it.
You gotta be extra fat to be a fat too.
I guess Maeve would kind of just go into the corner here. Unless I would fuck Snow's spell up.
Nah.
Okay. Well, they all turn to Snow, and they say, who the hell are you? And then Snow casts her spell.
Sure.
I mean, they weren't really expecting anybody to come out of there. So, but you said 20-foot radius, right? So, where?
I'm gonna put it here just so that we're not hecked over with the difficult terrain.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna resolve this, and then I'll narrate it epically next week. If we can play next week, we'll talk about that in a hot second.
Oh, it's supposed to be 2d8. That's okay.
We got time. You can roll it again. What's the save? Dexterity? Yep.
Yes.
Oh. No.
See, he's Fat Homer.
Doe. Mr. Cultist, why?
Must have been the last turn. I'm also getting the girlfriend call to pick her.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Like
this guy gets. I will narrate this epically next time, and I'll mark them for my own thing. So yeah, we're gonna pick up next week with next time with a blastful intro from Snow. Thanks for watching, Joy.
Bye,
Bye, Joy!
Hi, Joy.